Yo, give me 1 second. Shit. I'm about to go live, man. Just real quick because trying to get the brother on, all right? And, you know, I'm going to play this. I'm going to do one segment, and I'm going to bring out a brother that wants to come and talk about the bullshit that he had to suffer dealing with this group. A brother that just recently got kicked out, right? All right? You know, first and foremost, want to give all praises called like Al Simeon Shai, all right? Let me turn the camera on me. My name is Rayabya, all right? Back with another video, all right? Once again, rebuking, right? Rebuking this individual, Ahlazar, all right? And rebuking his madness in the bullshit that he's spreading and the shit that he's doing. And I have to do a video on this, and this is going to be probably my last video on this subject, and I'm going to just leave it alone because, you know, I have to do this epilogue, right? Because I'm just looking at what I'm seeing in this video, right? In these videos, and then, you know, in everything that I've seen up to this point, right? Ahlazar, man, he's, you know, this guy's sitting up here calling me a bug out, right? Calling me crazy. I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm pointing out things that are cringeworthy, things that need to be pointed out. And I made mention in the previous video that I did before this one about certain things that I was observing years ago. But now I think it's more blatantly obvious that this guy is doing something. You know what I'm saying? Or I believe it's blatantly obvious, all right, that this guy is doing something, you know, that's catering towards the left-hand side, all right? You know, and the best way to do these things is to the best way to take somebody down or try to push them out the way and say that they crazy, they bugged out. The Lord's going to destroy them, all right? And I've been confirmed that by several people that was either in Sicarii that was around Sicarii or heard about these things, right? And it's just crazy, you know? And it's just crazy, you know, what I've been thinking this whole time might possibly be true, right? Now, let me turn the camera real quick, all right? And then after that, I'm going to bring on Ikaran, all right? After I get through all of what that needs to be addressed, because Ahlazar put a lot on the table on this Sicarii live class. You know, I warned this guy in the very first video and in the second video, man, not to play these games, man. Like, you know, I put this video out and it confounded him, and obviously, like I was speaking with another brother, this was a big shot to the gut to this man right here, bro. So I'm doing this epilogue because I got to address this in its entirety, all right? So just real quick, right? Just to give you an understanding, this dude Ahlazar, all right, because I'm going to skip up, see, up to here. This guy ends up going into something that had nothing to do with the video about himself, and that was dealing with Freemasonry. I never called this man a Freemason. I never called this man a sellout. But he, for some reason, proceeded in this video, right, in this minute mark, right, to go into this. Now, mind you, he never mentioned me in this video. He mentioned Great Millstone. He mentioned Tahar. Blatantly, it was obvious to, you know, for everyone that was watching to know that he was talking about him. But he never mentioned me in this video. All right. Now, real quick, you know, because, I mean, it's just beautiful that it's a beautiful thing, you know, in the modern day Urim and Thummim, which is the internet, the screens, the TVs that we have. It just catches people. You know what I'm saying? It just what it does, it consolidates the truth and it exposes shit. You know what I'm saying? And it records things that we never could record previously. I mean, of course, you had the Urim and the Thummim of old, but of course now knowledge has increased in these times, right? So this is the video I did, right? Now, not once in this video did I ever accuse Ahlazar of ever selling out, or even called him a Mason, or none of that, right? I accuse other people of being a Mason, okay? So, just real quick, just with that said, let me go ahead and bring this video out. You know, just listen real quick, okay? Just listen real quick. And obviously this is him, you know, responding to the video I did, and also, you know, responding to GMS as well. Let's go ahead and bring this out. But I'm going to call things out the way I see it, man. Because the scriptures tell you to call it the way, and call things the way you see it. Okay? And I'm going to use this man's own word against him. All right? Because it's just crazy how he's just blatantly showing you hypocrisy at its finest. So let's go ahead and play this real quick. Let me skip up, man. Let me skip up.
But yeah, I want to go into some stuff through the Spirit of the Most High. You know, you have people who have the nerve, like the American law officers, to come against the unification of Israel. Brothers who are doing that are in the spirit of Satan. That's whose spirit? The spirit of Hashatan. Okay. What the 7 ways that they are like Hashatan? What did that do? Are you a precept? Get your precept on us.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. It says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
Some people forsake assembling, right? That's their manner, right? Really?
But exhorting one another.
And just real quick, I mean, if you can't hear the audio, I mean, you know, I blow it up, but it's because the echo in the background and wherever the hell they was at trying to do this lesson. That's why they went to the car, and you can hear them clearly in the car. But I just want you to hear, just real quick, what he mentions.
And so much the more as you see the day approaching.
See, as we see the end coming, as we see the return of Mashiach, we see an impending world war taking place. We see all these prophecies coming to pass. We should be looking to get together with one another. To get this real clash, and there's a very large.
Trying to skip to the point.
This is the same as an echo.
Let me skip to the point.
Very good. But yeah, so these people are in the satanic spirit. And I mean, it's really a little surprise.
So, you know, he's talking about me and GMS primarily. And of course, you know, when you read between the lines, you know exactly who he's talking about in which particular parts in this video, as I'm going to play.
Like I said, you can't please all of Israel.
Nor should you, all right? You're not supposed to please all of Israel, man. Yahushua is not coming for all of Israel, all right? I think I made a point in that in the video. You know what I'm saying? That's not your job. Your job is to wake the elect and 144,000. You know, that's the main objective of what we do on the streets, and we're not here to combine with everybody that believes that they're Israelites. If that was the case, Yahweh Shai would have been doing that way back when, during the time of Israel. Okay, so just want to make a point on that, just real quick.
That's so many doctrines right there. If all of Israel cannot be pleased. As soon as you please one segment of Israel, there's going to be another segment that's going to be against you. So don't look to please all of Israel. Look to please Yahweh. Look to please Yahweh Shai. And their sheep will be pleased. Right? Go ahead, Paul.
It's Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Read on.
Okay, I'll read the whole thing. A proud look, a lying tongue,
Go ahead.
and hands that shed innocent blood.
Read on.
And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift and run into mischief. A false witness, a false witness.
But you know, a false witness, he's reading out the 6 deadly sins pretty much, or the 7 deadly sins, right? And that's in Proverbs, the 6th chapter. I mean, that's supposedly, right? You know, one of them is false witness, liars, so on and so forth, right? All the, you know, all them little wicked things, right? Just listen.
That speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
And that's what is going on. You got people who are attempting to sow discord. Oh, you don't agree with this, and he said this.
Right, and he's talking about me in this part right here, all right? Because obviously I pinpointed that out in the video, how all these you got different doctrines within these different camps, which is utter confusion. The Lord says He's not an author of confusion, right? But you know, just like just like on the left hand side, when guys are using the left hand side or using certain esoteric, symbolic, how should you call it, when they're directing their message in an esoteric way, they're not going to say your name, especially when you get cut, right? So let's just play this.
You don't agree with this, and he said this, or you.
So he's naming this off, right? And I'm gonna play a video that just digs deep into what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Well,
You said this 5 and 6 and 7 years ago, 10 years ago.
right. So I brought this video out, right? He said, let me just play it again, you know, because you got some guys and some numbskulls out here that will listen to this, and it'll just go over their head. You know what I'm saying? You got to, because Jake has become niggas. They have not. You know, we still have to beat the nigga up out of us. You know what I'm saying? That nigga that the white man created in our spirit, you have to beat that shit up out of your spirit by constantly and repetitiously, you know, do what's right. You know what I'm saying? And you got to repetitiously read the scriptures. So you also have to play back videos so that you can see things on a higher level and see things again and again and again, so you can have a clearer understanding. So let me play this one more time.
And that's what is going on. You got people who are attempting to sow discord. Oh, you don't agree with this, and he said this. You don't agree with this, and he said this. Or you said this 5 and 6 and 7 years ago.
So he said 5, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, someone brought this out. Some brought out that someone showed video of me saying something that's contrary to what I'm doing now. Different doctrines, right? And that are being displayed amongst a unified group called Mashara Yashala, right? So he's just going to bypass all of that, right? And act as if what was said was not valid. So just listen.
10 years ago. That's an attempt to sow discord. Howard hates that spirit.
Now, he said Yahweh hates that spirit, right, of sowing discord. But watch this, though, right? And you can tell, like, especially when you don't mention the person that cuts you on that, you can tell just through the spirit you know what I'm saying, that what was said not only cut you, but you can tell that you can't come against that, right? So let me just play it. Let me see, and he's saying, oh yeah, I'm playing videos from 5 or 6, 7 years ago, right? Watch this, man. Watch this. And this is, I told you, man, you better stop fucking with me, bro. I told you. I hope you understood, like in that video when I did on Uriah, that I had my eyes on everybody. All right? I had my eyes on everybody. I told you that on the phone before, like 2.5 years ago, nigga. I put that video out on your channel that you allowed me to put on your channel to show you that, to show Israel that there's somebody watching and seeing the dark side of what's going on. And, you know, it is what it is, right? But let me just play this. Let me go to this point right here in this video, right? Because he's acting like that's not a cut to him, right? And I told him, I believe I told him in that very first video to just take the rebuke, man. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas just I don't know what it is, man. But just listen. Just skip up here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring a scripture out right after this.
Unity the key to power. See, with cold-cut scriptures.
And that was a surgical video that I did on your ass, man. And on the whole Mashra Yashra, because it wasn't just you. It was House of Israel and whoever the hell else is involved with that madness. All right?
They ignore it. They act like they didn't hear it. They act like they didn't get cut because they're under this vibration. It casts a spell when you go into the vibration of the fifth ray, of that Leo ray. And that's one that basically, with you throw out all reason. And no matter what anybody tells you, you will not go against the doctrine you've been taught, no matter how wrong it clearly is according to the Holy Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Phrase, or the key word, the key phrase, and the key concept of their mission statement is united.
You hear this, man? You hear this shit? Now listen to this nigga right here. Just listen. And I don't think I brought that part out though in that video. That's the cold thing. Like that last little part. I mean, the last little part I brought out before. But this video, the part that I showed you previous, I did not bring that out before. All right.
Oh, you don't agree with this, and he said this. You don't agree with this, and he said this.
And just listen, man. And this shit is just, I mean, it irritates the hell out of me. But it also hurts, bro. Because I really love, man, I love this brother, man. And I still do. But this shit really hurts, man. But it also makes me very livid, man. And very angry, man. You know what I'm saying? Just listen.
A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift.
Now just listen.
And that's what is going on. You got people who are attempting to sow discord.
You have people attempting to sow discord, but wait a second. And just listen.
Oh, you don't agree with this, and he said this.
You don't agree with this, and he said this, right?
You don't agree with this, and he said this. When you said this 5, 6, and 7 years ago.
Right. Where's that fucking video at, man? Exactly what you're saying right here, bro. My nigga. My nigga, bro. This is exactly the antithesis of what you're doing. What you're saying, what was said in this video is the antithesis 6, 7 years ago. All right, let me rephrase that. What you're saying right here is the antithesis of what you was saying 6 or 7 years ago, man.
10 years ago.
Let me just play that again.
People who are attempting to sow discord. Oh, you don't agree with this, and he said this. You don't agree with this, and he said this. When you said this 5, 6, and 7 years ago, 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So listen to what Ahlazar says 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago about unity. And then not only that, listen to what he says after that, because you can clearly see in the spirit of this dude right here, like that was a spiritual shot to the gut. You know what I'm saying? You could clearly tell. You can look at the countenance, man. Because someone else, I didn't even know about the video until someone else showed me it. Actually, the brother Ikaran showed me the video. But another brother that I spoke to said that this not the same Ahlazar from years ago. Okay? You know why? I'm going to play his own clip against his own against himself.
The key phrase or the key word, the key phrase, and the key concept of their mission statement is uniting, bringing everyone together.
That's the mission. He said the Rosicrucians, the different factions of the elite banking families, right? That was the mission of the Rosicrucians. That's what he's saying. Because that's the stuff that he researched. And from the little bit of what I've researched, because I just believe that, the Society of Jesus, the Rosicrucians, all that other stuff is bullshit. I only researched a little bit of it. But that's what from the little bit of I research, he's on point in this video.
And that's something we see with a group, especially
because but the problem is with unity, right? Unity the key to power.
See, with cold-cut scripture.
Now let me play that in unison with this real quick.
Unity the key to power.
See, with cold-cut scriptures, they ignore it. They act like they didn't hear it. They act like they didn't get cut because they're under this vibration. It casts a spell when you go under the vibration of the fifth ray, of that Leo ray. And that's one that basically with you throw out all reason, and no matter what anybody tells you, you will not go against the doctrine you've been taught, no matter how wrong it clearly is according to the Holy Bible.
Now, Ahlazar, bro, watch this. Watch this scripture right here, man. Watch this scripture right here, bro. All right, this is Job 15, all right? This applies to the scenario right here. All right? And it's the spirit. It's not me. It's the spirit that's getting on you about this, bro. Job 15:6. Thy own mouth from 10 years ago, from 6, 7 years ago. Not me. Not the one in the ear. Your own mouth, nigga, condemns you. God damn it. Job 15:6. Thy own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Thy own lips. God damn it. Thy own lips testify against thee. Let me bring that out, man. You got guys calling me, man. Look, man, you guys putting a curse on yourself, man, by saying that, because you're coming up against the spirit, bro. The spirit guy is on to get on Ahlazar, all right, for his wickedness, man, for his hypocrisy, for his possible alignment with certain factions that you would never believe he'd be aligned with, possibly. And the cold thing is, I never look. Let me just read this again. Job 15:6. Thy own mouth condemneth thee, not I. Yea, thy own lips testify against thee. Your lips is testifying against yourself, bro. Now, obviously, you can see a clear distinction in his countenance here in the spirit versus the countenance that's in his spirit right here, man. I know body language. That video, those scriptures, that truth, that proof fucked you up, man. Real bad. You know what I'm saying? So just listen.
Discord, power hates that spirit.
But wait a second. In this video, listen. In this video, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't admit that you're wrong for whatever reason.
Like they didn't get cut because they're under this vibration.
You said they act like they didn't get cut, even though that video did cut you. And I know this for a fact. All right?
It casts a spell when you go into the vibration of the
It casts a spell when you go into the vibration of the fifth rate.
fifth rate.
Or fifth rate, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go into that shit, man. I might have to bring that shit out, man. Because you guys got to understand, man, that there is look, the 48 laws of power, all right? The 48 laws of power, all right? And a certain level of witchcraft is being utilized on certain brothers, man. And that's just a fact, okay?
And that's one that basically with you throw out all reason, and no matter what anybody tells you, you will not go against the doctrine you've been taught, no matter how wrong it clearly is according to the Holy Bible.
And you know this unity bullshit is off, man. You ain't got going into Matthew, the 5th chapter. But then you'll sit up here and use Matthew, the 5th chapter, you know what I'm saying, to justify hugging up with Sarnetta and them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look, man, you can bewitch other people, bro. But I'm going to tell you something, bro. I'm going to tell you something. You can bewitch other people, but you ain't going to do that to me. So I'm going to skip up to get to the meat of the problem. Get to the meat of the whole issue. All right? So let's just listen. All right? Just listen to this bullshit, man, that this guy plays, man. Or this guy says, man.
Matthew 4.
Yeah, no, he's in Matthew 5. Matthew 5.
All right. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed.
Exactly. Blessed are the peacemakers. Where are these guys at making peace? They don't want to make peace. They want to have war amongst their brothers. Hold what you got.
Let's skip up, man. Taking them forever to find the scripture that they want.
They want things to go down, and they don't even understand why the thoughts. 9 times out of 10, your thoughts are being engineered by leadership of whatever organization that you're a part of, but not just leadership over whatever organization you're a part of. You don't even necessarily need to be a part of the organization. You just have to be inclined to the indoctrination of said organizations.
Right.
And if you're inclined to those indoctrinations, you will be able to think exactly like the leadership of those organizations wants you to think. We have people who get on the internet.
Now, he said we have people who get on the internet, but he's only talking about one person right here, man. Just listen.
And tell people that and call people members of organizations, one, that these niggas know nothing about, right? 2, that they have absolutely not one shred of evidence or proof that these individuals are members of said organization.
Right, so we know what he's talking about. He's talking about IUIC and ISUBK. And you know what he's referencing? He's referencing my video, right? And I'm gonna show you, all right? Because I mean, I put the timestamps down because I wrote it down just so that I can piece together you know, just the hypocrisy of this dude, man. I mean, this guy makes me like really mad, man. He makes me really angry, bro. Let's just listen. Just listen. Let's see, 2010. Okay. All right, this is my video. All right, sharp rebuke on Mashra Yashala, HOY, House of David, and Sicarii. All right, just listen. All right, the Rosicrucians, the Jesuit order. You know, Ban Lawya. All right, who, you know, from what I know and what I've seen, was a good brother, and they brought that whole little skip up. Right, and they're sitting up here thinking that they're the only ones with the truth, and they're the only ones that's going to be saved. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it like this, right? If we know that those groups sold out, right, and they're sitting up here thinking that they're the only ones with the truth, and they're the only ones that's going to be saved, or their camp, you know what I'm saying, is going to be the ones to unite all the camps. We know that Nathaniel Ray 7, who's a third grade level detective, a well-known Freemason, and you know what? Now that I'm not in your group, I can freely say that the nigga's Freemason, and I can say now that I'm not a part of your group, I can call General Yohana a fucking sellout of the damn Rosicrucian. That nigga, that fucking 12, 20 chicken strip eating ass nigga, man, is a damn sellout, man. A nigga only knows about 3 scriptures and breaks 2 of them down wrong, man. All right? The nigga's a sellout. So, here's the thing. So, I only made mention of IUIC and ISUBK. All right? I didn't reference this guy at all in that particular sentence. All right? Because I had to go check back over and just to see what the hell, who he was talking about, just so people can be clear, can have a clear understanding of who he's talking about and what he's talking about right here. He's not just talking about anybody, because GMS was not accusing of this. Well, GMS years ago, you know, blatantly was accusing this guy, did he guerrilla Hebrew sell out, right? But I'm gonna say something, right? GMS didn't sit up here and say wasn't talking about IUIC and ISUBK when they were rebuking Mashra Yashala and Ahlazar, right? So let's go ahead and play this. We know that they sold out. So let's skip up to 25, right? So that was real. Just so you guys can understand that I did not accuse this guy one time or even made mention of him. I just said that you look like a hypocrite and you look bad. You said one thing about these guys selling out and you dealing with these guys. Or if people deal with the unity camps and whatnot, that was a clear sign that they was approached by the Rosicrucians and they sold out. I never once ever accused this man in this video of selling out. I even made reference and pinpointed that. So listen. Understanding that, right? We understand that the whole aspect, the whole ideology is to unite everybody. That's what the word Roman Catholicism is. That's the Rosicrucians is a faction from the Roman Catholic Church, right? Catholicism means universalism. All right? So we understand that in Christianity, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the World Council of Christians or whatever, they try to bring everybody together. That was the same thing that was done that's being done right now. But even amongst all religious sects, you know what I'm saying? It's all, even amongst all these religious sects, they do it to everybody. That includes Israelites. So let's go ahead and play this.
You see, with a group especially like Israel United in Christ, their whole thing is to bring Israel into one banner, all together in one, bind all the Israelites together in one. Let's all, you know, become one, which really.
And you see how Ahlazar is talking about Nate selling out, man. Right in this clip that I'm replaying off the video I did. But he's saying that, you know, you guys don't have proof of guys sitting up here selling out and that are a member part of set organizations, right? Just listen. Just listen what he says right here. And it just shows you that this guy is double talking, or he's going back on everything that he knew and he was saying years ago.
And if you're inclined to those indoctrinations, you will be able to think exactly like the leadership of those organizations wants you to think. We have people who get on the internet and tell people that and call people members of organizations, one, that these niggas know nothing about, right? Two, that they have absolutely not one shred of evidence or proof that these individuals are members of said organization.
But here it is. You're sitting up here going in on IUIC.
Never really been the case.
Skip up.
No.
And just real quick, let me play this. Let me play this part in 27 real quick, because I didn't. Let me see.
And that can lead to infiltration, man.
I'm gonna play something with Ahlazar saying.
Allow people to unify. But let me go ahead and continue to play this.
Let's go to Luke 11:23. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth. Okay, so if you're not gathering with Yahweh in the true doctrine, you are scattering. No matter how many Israelites you hump together and tell you're Israel, you're scattering them if you ain't giving them the truth of Yahweh.
And you know, I think I saw some in the chat. Did you hear what Ahlazar said a couple years ago? And he was telling you the truth a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? You can't unite with everybody, man. Because if you're not gathering, man, under the right doctrine, then all you're doing is scattering the sheep, man. And he's clearly telling you that.
Now you see that? And that was real. What he said. Back then, right? Not so much now, but back then, yeah. You are scattering the sheep, no matter how much you are
Let me see.
bring years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm not gonna sit up here and accuse you and say of selling out.
Now, you hear that? I told you, I never accuse this man of selling out, man. Now the question would have to be asked, why the hell are you sitting up here saying this right here and there, man? In this video about somebody accusing people of said organizations that you're not a part of. All right? Because that's what he's referencing, just for you guys that don't understand what he's talking about in this video. So, let's go ahead and play the clip. Let's go to his own words, right? And let's go to, let's see, 630. Is that where he starts talking? Yeah. This demon not him. This demon right here. This thief, this adulterer right here. Zabak. And yeah, Zabak. I know a brother that has 20, 30 years of knowledge on you, bro. That will be revealed very soon.
You got General.
Okay, listen. Now listen, man. So he's sitting up here down in me, basically, right? With that esoteric lingo, with that as above, so below, you know what I'm saying? That shit where you'll hint to who you're talking about, but don't mention their name, right? So listen to what he says, right?
You got General Yohanan. He's saying he's the commanding general of Israel, and all of Israel have to get under him. He said on the beginning of all their videos, if they're not under General Yohanan, then it's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He actually made that statement.
Now, Yashua, I'm going to put this in the video. It says, is ISUBK still a school that was approached by the Rosicrucians? Because that's the whole premise of the video. Of that video that was taken down because the Sicarii 1715 channel got taken down, right? That was what Ahlazar was saying about UPK. That's something that I think we all know, at least the ones that know about the different factions of the Roman Catholic Church, such as Great Millstone, Ahlazar, myself, and other brothers and sisters that are out there, all right? So, ISUBK, All right. So that's what he was implying right there. All right. So just listen. And it just shows you how hypocritical he is now. And it would ask you, it would have to draw a question. Why is he sitting up here defending these guys when he knows good goddamn and well what he broke down was on point years ago? Let me just bring this one scripture out because it just shows you the hypocrisy and the double-mindedness of this guy. So this is James, the first chapter. Yeah, anybody that takes a 501c3 charter is a sellout, man. All right, people hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Truth falls on deaf ears. Rhetoric and sensationalism is eaten up by the masses. So really what I'm saying is only for the cats that can get it. Okay. And I really, at this point, man, the people that get it are the ones that are going to receive it, bro. So this is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you're switching it up, man. You said one thing about them guys being possibly or most likely approached by the Rosicrucians. Now you're saying something completely different. Oh, these guys don't have no shred of proof or evidence, but you're the one that's just sitting up here breaking it down clear as day. Nigga. Told you, nigga. You better humble down and take that rebuke, nigga. Oh, Salakia. So let's see. Is there more? Let's keep playing up to 727. Nigga, simple, man. You cats in Sicarii is crazy, man. It's calling me crazy, though. Man, may the Most High have mercy on you, brothers, man. I still love y'all, man.
Can we have a conversation? Forget the books. Because we all got books, right? I want to know what the best plan is. Because, but the problem is with unity, right? Unity is the key to power. So, because, but the problem is with unity.
Now listen.
Right? Unity is the key to power.
Now, again, the first thing is this. We're going to go back to the mission statement. Now, we read this in the video where we went to the Rosicrucians. This is their mission statement. Now, we got to remember certain key terms that's, within this. It is the purpose of the Rosicrucian fellowship to unite and harmonize each with the other by teaching a religion that is both scientific and artistic and gather all churches into one Christian brotherhood. Now, the key phrase or the key word, the key phrase, and the key concept of them.
And I got to keep playing this over and over again, right? Certain parts to match it with what he's saying, or which is in contrary to what he's saying now, because it's like, man, it's like, bro, you have to be a simple, stupid motherfucker, man, to watch this and then just to call the person that's bringing this out crazy, man.
The mission statement is uniting, bringing everyone together, and that's something we see with a group, especially
because but the problem is with unity, right? Unity is the key to power.
See, with cold-cut scriptures.
So, I mean, it's clear. So let me just play this. So just to give you a premise on that, let's just play this clip, and I'm gonna play about 14 minutes, at least to the point where he stops talking about this Mason shit. But just listen.
What am I talking about? In particular, Freemasonry. You have guys on the internet that call every Hebrew Israelite, prominent Hebrew Israelite figure a Freemason.
Right.
With no familiarity with the Freemasonic lodge, one.
Well, it's like this, right? I mean, there's videos on the different little rituals and the shit that they do in the lodges, the humiliation rituals, the bitches dancing on the damn chair in front of these pedophile motherfuckers, right? That's clear as day. Now, my question to you is, man, why are you bringing this up? And then another question would be, how the fuck do you know somebody doesn't know what goes on in the lodge just because he hasn't been in the lodge, man? See, this is a very, 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 very eerie video that's being done right here, man. Now just listen.
And no proof whatsoever that this individual is in fact a Freemason.
But nigga, but you just said in this whole video, you accused Johanna and Nathaniel Ray 7 of being approached by the Rosicrucians. You know, all praises that these clips were taken out and chopped up into this video, because nobody would have never known, at least the cats that are coming out now, because the cats that was wide, because I remember that video, I just don't remember the entirety because that video was taken down. But all praises the Lord put that spirit in Yahshua. I'm going to bring those clips out, man, to get on your ass, man. Because now, nigga, you got some questions to answer, man. You have questions to answer, my brother. And you guys got to be fucking simple, man, to just sit up here and look at this shit and hear what's going on and not question shit, bro. But it just shows you a sign of sheep and simple-minded people. All right, but sometimes I'm not going to sit up here and say that entirely, because the sheep or the flock needs guidance, but they also need to be self-aware. They need to be made self-aware. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to do in these videos. So just listen.
None.
And nigga, how the hell? And he's directing this to me, man, because you know what guys and what certain guys that sell out, that are part of that fraternity and whatnot, they won't mention you, but they'll mention the shit that you say to direct the message at you, but in an esoteric, in a secretive, privately way. All right, if I'm pronouncing the word right. How do you know that I have no knowledge on that whole thing about the Masons? How do you know?
Right? Now I have a question for you. Was King James a Freemason? You read his Bible, don't you?
Now you hear this shit, bro? Why are you asking the question? Oh, is King James a Freemason? You read his Bible, don't you? Now, Ahlazar, I'm gonna say this, right? Because I've, like, over my period of time of being in the truth and studying King James, I mean, I have a whole book on King James, right? One thing I do know about the man, he wasn't in the truth, of course not. But one thing he did do was teach against witches and teach against homosexuality. And to be a high witch, you have to be a faggot. You have to do certain sexual immoral things. I mean, that's sex magic. So he taught against that, right? Whether he was a Mason or not, or whether he was a what do you call it, a progenitor or a architect of Masonry, that's up in the air, because I've seen multiple things. All right. Question though. Question of the week. Why would you imply that with the Bible, right? Which is the transliteration of what the Greek and Hebrew text, man. Why? What's the purpose, brother? It's almost sounding as if you're like, well, he's a Mason, and look, he has the Bible. He was the one that came up with had his scholars come up and translate the Bible to the best of its ability, to the best of their ability, right? As he's gonna say.
You believe the translation that he authorizes is authoritative, right?
But wait a second though. Let's say if he was, does that make Masonry any better? Does that make it any more delightful to study or to see or to know what really goes on and what the idolatry and the certain rituals that go on and the things that are taught in that thing, does that make it any better? See, you guys got to listen to, and understand like what he's saying right here, man. I'm telling you right now, what he's saying right here is very bewitching. It can be very, very, you're talking about casting spells, right? And you mentioned in this video, right? Brother, that's a spell being cast on the whole masses and they don't even know, bro. Whether he was or not is not the issue. What the issue is why are you sitting up here implying that to King James as to say, oh, well, Masonry isn't all that bad. You don't know what you're really talking about. I mean, this is just like, I mean, I can read between the lines because I have reading comprehension. I mean, I've scored high on reading. You know what I'm saying? That reading is a #1 attribute of analytics and studies that I've done. I mean, bro, come on, man.
That's something for niggas to put in their pipe and smoke. Shut up, right? And no, I myself, of course, am not a Freemason. If anybody has any damn question about that, I damn sure have not been initiated in any Masonic, like any one of them goddamn boys clubs. I have not been initiated it, right? But here are the...
Well, you know, here's the thing, though. You can say that all you want to. But people say a lot of different things. People can lie and sit up here and say that they were, or wasn't a part of something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how that thing goes, man. You know what I'm saying? People can be really good liars. Now, am I sitting up here saying, oh, I got proof that you are or not? No. But I never implied that you were. I just said things made you look bad. And you're looking even worse, even responding to the video in the manner that you're responding in. I mean, Ahlazar, I'm gonna be on your motherfucking ass, man. You keep this up, bro. And it's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get real, bro.
Facts. The facts are, shut up. Okay, that's the facts. Because you don't know what you're talking about. And if you think somebody has affiliation with the Freemasons, simply make inquisition and ask them.
Hey, you hear this shit? Oh, so I'm gonna just go ask somebody if they're a Freemason or not, right? You know, guys that are in Israel that knows that the shit's going off. I'm just gonna go up and ask them and see if, oh, are you a Mason? And just for them to lie in my face and tell me no, but then secretly somewhere they're celebrating some high hellish day, right? Okay, in their damn Masonic lodge. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kinds of manner of idolatry. I mean, come on, man. Only the simple will look at this and be like, oh yeah, all I need to do is just ask somebody. And they're just going to tell me off bat the truth, whether they are or not. You're out of your fucking mind. Ahlazar, bro. I mean, I can look into your countenance and tell, man, that was a spiritual sword that went right through your spirit, bro. Because obviously you're guilty about something, bro. It's clear.
All right? Yeah, they wear fringes. Why do they wear fringes? Where do they get their ideology from? Where does the school of thought of speculative masonry come from? These are the things you need to ask yourself.
And you know what's funny, Ahlazar? I know about the operative and speculative mason. I already know about all that. I don't need to go into this. I'm just hitting the points for you brothers and sisters to understand. An operative mason, all right, this is something I learned way before I even met you, all right? An operative mason is someone that is as proactive, that is doing things up out here, man. A speculative mason is someone that sits around speculating, thinking about things, and never does anything. That's as far as I know. That's the difference between operative and speculative. You didn't mention operative, all right, but For some reason, you're directing this message at me and whoever else is out there like someone doesn't know about this. My nigga, bro, stop it, man. Come on, man. You're not dealing with some low level follower like this guy right here, man. All right, you're dealing with a guy that has done his research, bro. And the more and more I the more and more I watch this video and see the countenance in your eyes and the spirit that's on you, bro, I believe that you sold out, man. Either you sold out or you're with people that sold the fuck out. Or you're affiliated with guys that are sold out. Because it's clear that you have a guilty conscience. All right?
What does it mean to be a Freemason?
Now let's watch this.
What is a Mason in general? Right? Because you can go to school to become a Mason. Right? Going to college to become a Mason means something.
Oh wow, I never knew that. I never knew about masonry and building things and all this other stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, that's something new I learned at Ahlazar, bro.
Related to the Lodge of Freemasons. So what does it mean to be a Mason? What does it mean to be a Freemason? These are the questions I want to ask brothers who run around calling everyone a Mason. And the funny thing is, the average nigga that call everyone a Mason cannot answer any of these questions because they have no idea.
And you know what's funny, Ahlazar? I'm not one of those people. You know that. We've had conversations on the phone multiple times, man. And, you know, certain things was cringeworthy of denying certain things like Malachi Z. York. You believing that Malachi Z. York didn't molest those children. And he was a clear Mason. And his pupil, who he fucked, excuse my language, who he fucked, was polite. All right? Those are things that are cringeworthy. And that shit, I've been knew about that situation before I even met you. All right? Going all the way back when Seti brought that shit out. And Seti himself is a damn Mason. You know what I'm saying? That whole count... Let me keep playing slot.
They speak as if they're authorities on the Freemasonic Lodge and they know who has membership of it. Well, the only way for you to know if a nigga has membership of it, unless he has outright said it, is if you yourself are a goddamn member and you see the nigga at a meeting.
Look at this stupid ass follower, man. Like, you are a fucking man. And you know, there's a lot of simpletons out here like him. That not just in this group. I'm not talking about just guys just in this group, but just everywhere amongst a lot of these One West Hebrew Israelite camps. All right. Oh yeah, and I'm a guy that camps. I do the work. I go out and teach on the street corners, but I'm calling shit out because I see shit that needs to be called the fuck out. All right. But the point is with Ahlazar though, right? Nobody says they're the authoritative information gatherer on masonry. But we can see that there's symbolic things, just like you put on your border blue and fringes that show people that you're an Israelite, right? There's certain color schemes, there's certain hand gestures, there's certain ways you eat, talk, walk, and pose yourself, whether you're sitting down or standing up, to show your affiliation to certain things. That's not just in masonry. That's in the mafia. That's in many different things, man. These are things that are this is basic 101 type shit, bro. What do you think? You really think people are really that retarded, bro? You must really think cats are stupid.
No, Freemasonry does not come from Solomon, but
No, it doesn't, but it does. But they do try to steal the knowledge from Solomon. We understand that.
Masonry, speculative Masonry, has borrowed what they feel like Solomon was saying and or doing. Okay? Not just Solomon, but also the Egyptians and the Canaanites as well. And the Assyrian Babylonians. Precept read.
Matthew 12 and 36 to 37. Just because you're so quick.
I don't know who a Mason is. You know why? I haven't been to a meeting.
But anybody can deny. But anybody can lie, though. And the way you're talking, it's just the way you're talking about it, bro. It's not like you're condemning it. You're almost saying like, oh, there's a good side to it. The way you're presenting it is not the way brothers should be presenting the masses to it, as if it's something that's wicked, and that's how you're supposed to present it. Okay?
I don't know who's in the lodge.
Right.
I don't go to the lodge. I have no idea what's going there. Right? The king of Tyre is Canaanite. I said from Solomon, from the Canaanites, from the Egyptians, and from the Assyrian Babylonians. Who are the people of Tyre? Who is Hiram Abiff? The king of Tyre? He is a Canaanite.
Let me skip up, man.
I'm just shall be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
That's a good point. Every idle word. Niggas, but like these niggas talk like this, that scripture is not there, like Yahweh Shai didn't say that.
Now listen, now let me play this back real quick.
That every idle word.
Let me play this back real quick.
On symbols found in Israelite, Canaanite, Egyptian, and Assyrian Babylonian customs.
Oh yeah, Slug, I shouldn't have skipped this part. Let me play this back.
Matthew 12 and 36 to 37. Just because you're so quick.
I don't know who a Mason is. You know why? I haven't been to a meeting. I don't know who's in the lodge.
Right.
I don't go to the lodge. I have no idea what's going there. Right? The king of Tyre is Canaanite. I said from Solomon, from the Canaanites, from the Egyptians, and from the Assyrian Babylonians. Who are the people of Tyre? Who is Hiram Abiff? The king of Tyre? He is a Canaanite. It's about speculation on symbols found in Israelite, Canaanite, Egyptian, and Assyrian Babylonian customs. That's what Masonry is about. Go ahead.
Matthew 12 and 36 to 37. I'm just get to the point. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
That's a good point. Every idle word. Niggas, but like these niggas talk like this, that scripture is not there, like Yahweh Shai didn't say that.
But yet he's contradicting himself from 6 or 7 years ago. Is that not idle words? It's in and of itself. This, bro, man. But you see how he's switching it around. When nobody accuses this guy. Like, what the fuck are you getting mad for when you're the same guy that said the same thing about Nate and Nate from IUIC, the head of IUIC, and General Yohana of ISUBK? Wow, bro. And you broke it down to a T, man. Only cats that want to talk about unity, that you know what, unifying with everybody that believes a bullshit doctrine such as Antichrist and I can wear an Egyptian ankh around my neck, or to be a pure Israelite you have to be an Israelite on your father and your mother's side, which makes no goddamn sense because none of us are a pure lineage on both our mother and father's side. All right. Or Cornelius is an Israelite, or my bad, Cornelius is a Gentile, so heathens can be saved now. These are all things. Oh, Friday sundown and Saturday sundown is the Sabbath. When you go into Friday sundown and Saturday sundown, that's that whole thing. He even referenced it in this video. You know what I'm saying? That is idolatry, man. It's also, dealing with being lazy. Ahlazar, you spoke against all of these things. Now you want to unify with people that teach these things. All of a sudden now. Is that not, aren't the words that you're saying right now idle? And does this not make you a goddamn hypocrite? Nobody accused you of that. People accuse Nate and Yohana of that. Or speaking to me. So my question is, why are you getting so upset about it? All right, Proverbs 11. See, this nigga's making me mad, bro. I think we want to just go up and slap the shit out of this dude, man. Slap the fuck out of this fucking nigga, bro. And all the niggas that sit up here and call me crazy and defend this guy, bro. Proverbs 11 and 9. A hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered, man. This is the same nigga that'll sit up here and tell somebody, oh, you know what, let me say the scripture, all right? Let me play the rest of this just real quick. Just make a couple points. Because I also want to bring on Ikaran, man. Just real quick.
Right? That's right.
I mean, this guy's a hypocrite, man. Idle words, but the same thing that people are saying was something that you said years ago. And you're so perturbed about it now for some reason.
Of course we're above them, because the Masons are just the Masons are just a group of people that's lost. That's what I mean. That's the question. Free. That's the key point in Freemasonry. Freemason. Right? That's why they say to become a Mason, you have to believe in a God. Right? They don't care what God you believe in. You have to believe in a God. Whatever God that you allege you believe in is the God in which that you are building to, because that's what a Mason is, a builder. Right? Like the brother, like exactly, free builder. But you're free to build to whatever God you want. That's what I mean, Freemason. And why they let you build to whatever God. And once you get to a certain point, they ask you who is God, you say, I am. And then you could go into the further degrees after you have proclaimed yourself to be God. If you don't do that, you're on a lower scale of Freemason. You don't understand what it's about yet. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, they don't get it. But we don't need any of that. Why don't we need any of that?
And yeah, he's right about that too. Because in Freemasonry, it doesn't matter what religion you're a part of. As long as you're part of that brotherhood, that's what matters the most. And this is something that you already knew about. Oh my God, man. I don't like repeating myself, but goddamn, bro. And once again, you have to ask the question, why is he going so hard into it, man? Like, in the manner he's doing. And you got to ask yourself, man, why? What's the purpose? Is it because maybe he has a guilty conscience of himself being a Mason? I don't know. I can't say that. But one thing I can say is that the way you acting right here in this video, my nigga, either you are or you fuck with him. Because it's not like you're condemning it. You're just bringing it up and getting mad at the people that's bringing out the fact that certain guys are sellouts and are part of the lodge. I mean, to be a part of the damn, I'll be all day, man. Bringing out facts, bringing out eyewitness accounts. Man, remember that police officer from a couple months ago saying that was a part of the police force that said that 95% of them cops are Masons and they joined that brotherhood. So why would it be far-fetched that fucking Nate, a third grade level detective, wouldn't be a member of the Freemasons, man? Boy, man. Niggas are simple, man. Niggas just don't get it, bro. Wow.
That because we have the Bible. That's right.
So, and the Masons have the Bible. And if I'm not mistaken, just like in the courtroom, they have the 1611 Bible. So yeah, Ahlazar, bro, nigga, the Masons have the Bible too, nigga. So nigga, the shit that you're saying is rudimentary to cast and know about this. Why do you feel like you need to go into it though? That's the $1 trillion question, bro.
So why do we need any of that for? Right? Go ahead.
You gotta stop watching Mark Dice and Alex Jones.
Man, what the fuck is he talking about, Mark Dice and Alex Jones? Like, bro, man. See, look, man, when you do, and see, and this is another problem, man. Like a lot of these gangs, you know, because this guy used to be a gang member, right? Supposedly, you know, up here in Tacoma or whatever. A lot of these gangs, I'm not saying like a lot of these lower level ones, but like a lot of the ones that you see, right? A lot of those gangs are Masons, or a lot of those gangs are nothing but lower level masonry. All right. Not only are they lower level masonry, right, but the higher ups, like Stanley Tukey Williams, like the GDs, all right, the folks, followers of our Lord King Satan, right? Yeah, you can go look that up for yourself, right? What do you call it? The Gangster Disciples with Big Meech and Larry Hoover, who were worshipers of Satan, right? And were obvious Masons. You can go look that up too, right? Red and the blue, all right? I mean, this is clear shit that's clear as day, right? These same guys, before a live stream, will throw up gang signs like they're gang members, man. You know what I'm saying? Those same witchcraft, those same gang signs that you throw up, West Side, Blood, Crip, all them little crazy ass gang signs are the same signs that are used in witchcraft and masonry. All right, witchcraft is a part of masonry. All right, the same shit that them cats, the Knights Templar, during the time of from the 11th, the 7th century all the way to the 11th century. All right, which, you know, the Templar Knights of that time were they were so-called black men. All right, they were bewitched by some of the teachings, some of the findings that they had dealing with the Mesopotamian doctrine. All right, which is the reason why the Jesuits got rid of them. All right, and the Jesuits did get rid of them, but they took some of the things that they had. All right, some of the things that they found, and they stored it in their damn library in the Vatican. All right, I mean, you know, you guys display. I mean, oh my God, bro. I mean, I can go knee deep in like shit, bro. Like Ahlazar, man. If I really wanted to pinpoint a lot of different things, like the stupid ass aprons that you have your men wear, those that you don't find in you cannot find in no. Look, bro. Wait a second. Give me 1 second. Let me pull out this book, right? Pull out this book, man. Because you know what Ahlazar likes to do, right? He likes to say, "Oh, all these things, the fringe wearing and all this other. Oh, that's all of our stuff. Us wearing the aprons under our shirts. Oh, that's all of our stuff, right?" Well, look, I have this book right here, Art of the Ancient Black Hebrews, right? I don't find nothing, right? I'm talking about the style of aprons that you guys are just openly wearing out of nowhere. I can't find that in here. I can't find that in none of the books I've ever read, man. Why would you sit up here and just wear them out of nowhere like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? And it's like this. Oh my God, bro. This guy's getting on my fucking nerves, man. Making me want to slap the shit out of him, man. All right. Ahlazar, bro. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why do you do all these things? Throwing up gang signs, wearing those aprons. I mean, it's just like, okay. Oh, because one thing you got to understand about these different things, I don't want to rant. I'm going to keep continuing. I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to play a couple segments, and I'm going to just show you a couple things, and I'm going to bring on Ikaran. When you understand there's a light side and there's a dark side to everything, right? You would then understand that you can't just, there's a left-hand side and a right-hand side to everything. You can't just look at the right-hand side. Well, yeah, aprons are a part of certain garments. We understand that. But the type of aprons that you guys wear is just it draws up questions, man. And you guys throwing up gang signs when you should have, was told years ago that shit is witchcraft shit, man. Throwing up them stupid ass gang signs, man. You supposed to be a damn prophet and priest of the Lord, yet you are allowing your men to throw up them stupid ass gang signs for whatever reason, man. You know, just got simpletons, man, out here that don't care, don't want to know nothing about nothing, man.
I watched 2 videos on Freemasonry on YouTube.
They're not even. I don't know what they're even talking about today. They probably changed their whole stance.
Yeah, I'm glad Ahlazar shut him up because he don't know what the fuck he's talking about, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Man, this is your first look, Assad, man. This is your first piece, you know, this is your first time dealing with niggas, man. Just shut up, man, please.
Because I remember back when I was probably like 5 years ago, they used to really go in on the Bohemian Grove and stuff like that. And you think you watch a couple of them videos and there's some type of expert on secret societies and stuff like that. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Freemasonry is the lowest level of.
Yeah, that's why I referenced in the video that the Vatican, the Roman all of these different factions go back to the Roman Catholic Church, which is who? The false prophet that's recorded in Revelations, the Pope, the false prophet that all the religions bow down to. Nobody, you must be talking to no, you're talking directly to me. Look, nigga, stop it. Nobody's stupid out here, man. Come on, man.
The secret societies. Anybody can go right now to a goddamn lodge, learn a handshake, get up in there, right? You can get and start.
Let's skip up, man.
See what I'm saying? I.e., of course, the highest, the Bavarian Illuminati. Right? Why? Because the Illuminati was created. False witness. You're bearing false witness about a man being a member of an organization that you don't even know nothing about.
Man, Ahlazar, why are you so fucking mad? Nobody accused you of that, though, in that video. I didn't. Why are you getting so fucking mad, bro? See, man. You know what, man? Let me show you something, man. Because he kept talking about building and masonry, right? Shit is getting on my fucking nerves, man. This shit make me really mad, man. Right? Hey, Ikaran, I'm gonna bring you on after I make some points, because you know this shit's gonna make me fucking mad, man, if I keep going on in this video. But you know, look, he talked about free building, right? Well, obviously you're in the worshipful master stance, right? Right here in this picture. I mean, and for you guys that don't understand what the hell this is, let me just show you what it is right here, man. All right, this is what he's in. This is the same pose that he's in right here, bro. All right. Same pose. Oh, but Ak, he just standing there, Ak. You know, you're looking too much into it, Ak. Oh, but I mean, I'm looking at the track. I'm looking at this damn bulldozer or whatever the hell this, you know, something that you use to build and for construction, right? Which is building stuff, right? You talked about building, Freemason building stuff, right? Well, why the hell are you taking a picture right in the back of this, right? Endure. Shout out to Murphy Doble. Same week that I'm going back and forth with this piece of shit, this sellout, this obvious fucking sellout, Murphy Doble or Chief Ephraim or Moth Guy or whatever the fuck you want to call that fucking guy, right? And then, you know what I find funny? I mean, okay, 310 could represent the Masonic Lodge. I don't know. Why the fuck are you standing right by a parking payment little turnstile? I mean, I think that's what it's called, right? Okay, watch this, right? Okay, obviously you see the worshipful master stance, right? Okay, watch this. Watch this, right? Boaz and Joachim, right? Just go here. Let me just go here, man. And in Ikaran, if there's other brothers that wanted to come on, if they want to be brought on, just let me know. All right. I said I'm gonna get through this just real quick. All right. Now this is the pillars that you see. All right. If you step in the certain lodges to do whatever humiliating rituals or whatever the fuck they be doing in there, like I said, I never claim to be authoritative in anything, right? I'm just pointing out things from a visual standpoint. I have things that are just very, what do you call it? Like I keep saying, cringeworthy, very peculiar, if you will. All right. But yeah, you see all this, right? Boaz and Joachim, right? The pillars. Ahlazar. Why are you standing right next to something that looks very similar that can represent that, man? And why are you standing right in front of a damn construction vehicle? I believe it's a bulldozer. Why? Why are you standing Why are these things just here out of nowhere? Just by circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about bearing, man, fuck you. And fuck anybody else, man, that's sitting up here telling me that I'm bearing fault. Who the fuck do you think you are, man? You guys is crazy, man. That's Satan right there, man. Can't get out the picture for whatever reason, man. See that? See, that's Satan right there, man. Satan hating. Hey, Satan hating. Satan hating. God damn, let me pull out this picture right here, man. Oh no, you know what? Let me stay on this real quick, man. Let me bring this out. So, I got to question the logo, right? Remember, you got to deal with the esoteric aspect of everything. Something saying something on the outskirts, but then on the deep roots of it, there's a message being said, right? Now, I believe this is a, what do you call it? Damn, I forget exactly. A Shriner hat. Now, you flip the Sicarii logo upside down. What you get is a banner. You get the sword. Oops, Slacky, I forgot this, damn, Salakia, let's see. People message me out of nowhere, let's see. Oh yeah, right here, right? See the shield, and you see the star that looks just like it. You see the banner. You see how the sword is overlaid, and the sword right here. You see how, which this goes, that fucking, I don't know why you use this, right? I mean, people question this. I mean, those two little, what do you call it? Those leaves, right? That's the same leaves that the Romans used. Spork. I think it's Latin for something. I mean, why is this looking very, very, very fucking similar, bro? That's my question. Why? You know what I'm saying? But if I was to ask these questions, someone would call me crazy. Somebody that's in the world that doesn't know or understand anything would call me fucking crazy, though, right? Oh boy, you niggas is out of there, bro. And see now my computer ain't working right now. You see this shit? Oh man, that is just beautiful, man. I'm just gonna leave it on there real quick. Yeah, man. You see how Satan just hey, that's how you know, man. That's how you know. Look at this, man. See, Ahlazar, I don't have to sit up here. I come directly at somebody, man. I mean, tactful is cool, but I'm not you. If I'm going to sit up here and talk about somebody, I'm going to address them directly, man. I'm not going to sit up here and be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And not address them. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, this shit just looks bad, bro. I mean, it looks bad. And I don't care, man, what people say, man. It's what it is, bro. So, you know what? I'll leave the other shit, man. I'll just leave the other shit alone, man, because I think it just be overkill. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, what time is this? 10:10. All right. Let me go ahead and bring on what's his name? This is Ikaran. Ikaran. Let's see. Ikaran, if you're in the chat, say something so I can bring you on real quick. Let's see. See if it'll allow.
Shalom.
Shalom, Mike. Yeah, how about Shimei
Shalom,
Shabbat?
Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahweh
Hey, can you hear me? Huh. So I want to talk to you real quick, man, because since you've left. Oh, okay. Oh, it might be it's a little delayed, I believe. 1 second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me see now. Is it okay? Yeah, I don't know if it'll let. I don't know if something weird with the connection. Can't hear you. You hear me? Okay. Okay. So it's probably delayed like 10 seconds. Just real quick, brother, just give your testimony, all right? And just say everything that you need to say. And I'll just let you have the floor of what's been going on with Sicarii, man, and what you've been identifying. All right.
Gone, man. Yeah, man. I came into Sicarii, coming into the truth. I was put in by the brother Deacon. He brought me into. I asked him, I want to be on the streets and bring the word to the brothers and sisters and wake up Israel. That was honestly my mission. And also, I became a soldier in the Sicarii. I did what I had to do to become a Sicarii soldier. Coming into the truth and doing the work. I did the work. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I'm still gonna do. Right now I'm just taking a break. Because I'm trying to get my life together out here in Arizona, and that's the reason why I came out to Arizona was also to build with the brothers out here in Phoenix, to camp out here in Phoenix, and to do the work. I came here, expecting to do that. Sincerely hoping that the brothers out here would be sincere brothers and good brothers. So everything was okay at first, but I walked into a bunch of problems where I was staying at. I'm not gonna put anybody out on, on the on a hang now because it's not me. I'm just here to talk about the heads of Sicarii, just like you were bringing out. These brothers, are since I began, there were some off things that I seen. As far as them teaching some of their teachings, that I don't agree with, and also that Scripture doesn't agree with. As far as like masturbation, Ahlazar teaches that masturbation is okay. And what the Scriptures say, they say stuff contrary to that. They say that you got to treat your body as the temple of the Most High. So why are you spilling your seed? And also something I wanted to bring out as well too. Is we went to Passover, this year in 2019. We went to California. There was a council brought up because supposedly somebody was spreading rumors that there was women brought to the after the Passover, which is the the feast of unleavened bread. you know. and there was accusations saying that somebody was spreading rumors about them having strippers at that location at the Airbnb. So we had a council on that, which pretty much all the members of Sicarii were brought into, and Ahlazar went down the line asking every brother, if anybody had said anything. It got to me, and I said lot, because I don't do that. If anything, I've been real loyal to that camp, and I've done what I've had to do, to be in the camp, as far as that goes, in the of the rules and regulations and stuff of the Sicarii camp. So after a couple weeks, I got a me I was out of the camp, because there was supposedly witnesses that came up against me saying that I was spreading rumors about that situation. And I was pretty much made out to be a liar, and I was kicked out of the camp because of those accusations. So what I automatically did was I hit up Ahlazar on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, because I don't have his number directly. He didn't answer me, so I hit the officer which he stays with, which is Hassad, which stays with him. So Hassad answered me and pretty much told me, yeah, man, why don't you just admit to it? We have multiple witnesses saying that you were spreading rumors. Now the thing is, I said I didn't say nothing but to one person, and that was the officer Iafan, which is the officer here over Phoenix. And when I said something to him about that, it wasn't nothing bad. It was just like, yeah, they had some girls there. They looked like strippers to me. That's what I told the officer. But I didn't say they were. I just said they looked like strippers to me. So supposedly from what they were being told is that they had multiple people saying that I was going around spreading rumors. Now the thing that gets me, okay, this all came.
Hey, oh God, you gotta repeat it. Yep. Yeah, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Something wrong with the damn. Let me see. Re-add them again. Something wrong with the damn connection. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
Always happen on this damn Facebook bullshit.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it got disconnected. So yeah, they were accusing me.
hey, yeah, uh, it's delaying a little bit. It's delaying a little bit. Yeah, hey, real quick, it's delaying a little bit. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. Let me look at something real quick. Yes, okay. Say what you were saying a second ago, because
Yeah,
it has something to do with the phone. Yeah.
yeah, they were accusing me, supposedly spreading rumors, which I didn't. Like I said, I only told one person. So if that person said what I said to him, he's the one talebearing, because he's going back and making up stuff. There was also two people that were there with me, which brought me to the Airbnb. Those two people were two people that were prospecting. It was two Gadite brothers that came here to Phoenix to prospect with the Sicarii Phoenix sect, with us. They were present there as well too. you know. And I mean, it could have been them that said something, you know, because they also moved to ATL where Ahlazar resides at now. So you know, they may have said something out there and they got back to Ahlazar, but you know, I wasn't tailbearing at all. Like I said, I've been loyal to this camp. You know, not that I care. Joined the camp to get my feet wet and to sharpen my sword. That and to build friendships with brothers. You know, whatever good brothers there is in that camp. And you know what? There is good brothers in that camp. They're being bad examples, and the way they're dealing with brothers is not scriptural. You know, they said they had multiple witnesses against me, and they didn't come out with the witnesses. Even when I told Hassad, you know, and nothing was established. So I just left it alone because I don't like going back and forth with people.
Hey, uh, yeah, just hey, repeat that whole thing about the because I think the shit was lagging for a second. I'm gonna add them again because Facebook is always fucking up for whatever reason. Always does this shit when it's a lot. Whenever you invite somebody, might have to do it on the computer if it does the shit again.
Shalom, shalom. Yeah, man, we're just having a problem.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think I might have to do it a different way. I mean, okay, yeah, it's lagging. Wait, give it like give it like 30 seconds real quick. Just
Con.
let's give it 30 seconds. Because we're dealing with Facebook Live, and I don't know if you got to do it better on the computer. I don't know
Yeah,
what you got to do, but you have to do it better. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have to do it
con.
on a better platform or something like that. But but yeah, just give it about 30 seconds and then repeat the whole situation again. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Con, con.
because and just for anybody that's watching, you know, all I'm doing because this brother contacted me, and there's been brothers, whether they in or out of Sicarii, have contacted me, telling me about some bullshit, or brothers that may have prospected, you know what I'm saying, telling me about some bullshit that's going on, man. And this ain't hatred. I don't hate nobody. Obviously, Cass is
No,
saying,
it's definitely not hatred at all, man. You know, a lot of these brothers that are in the camp now that were, oh, you just mad because you got kicked out. You know, you hating your brother. You know, you have animosity. You want to show discord. It's not about that at all, man. It's not about that at all, Israel, man. It's about rebuke, man, and rebuking your brother because you love him. That's what it's about, man. And like this brother bought out, man. This brother's in the spirit. A lot of brothers call this brother crazy for what he's bringing out, man. You know, and that, man. You know, it's not about discord or division. You know, it's about rebuking, you know, and taking rebuke. Look, man, I'll take rebuke when I know I'm in the wrong. And I know this brother will too, man. I know this is a good and sincere brother, man. And this is why I associate with this brother. You know, the scripture says it, all that say are Israel, not Israel, man. And that's the truth. You guys got to understand, man, that the Most High is coming for 2/3, starting here with Israel. You hear that?
the
With
ones that,
Israel, man.
mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, going back to what I was saying, you know, I was accused and I was kicked out of the camp. Like I said, not that I care. And look, I'm not mad. You know, a lot of people are gonna think that I'm doing this because I'm mad. No, man, it's just my testimony of what's going on in this camp and in a lot of camps, man. You know, a lot of these brothers are being brainwashed, man. You know, like this brother brought out, man, the Ahlazar ain't the same Ahlazar he was in the past. Yeah, I understand things change, but man, you got to keep your shit the same, the same it was yesterday and today, man. Just like the Most High don't change, man. His doctrine's been the same since the beginning, man, and it doesn't change. The only ones who make it change are people. You know, people can change that shit. You know, and brainwash you with that bullshit doctrine, man. But you know, getting back to the response at hand, you know, these brothers were accusing me of spreading rumors about Sicarii. When in all actuality, how is it a rumor? Even if I was spreading the rumor, how is it a rumor if it came out in the council of Sicarii to be true? You know, that the brother Deacon, he brought two girls over there that used to be or are strippers. You know, and that came out in the council. You know, so how is that me spreading rumors? Like I said, even if I was spreading the rumors, how is that a rumor? You know, these brothers are off, man, because this happened right after the Passover. And for Sicarii doctrine, you know, what's after the Passover, Rayabya? Can you answer that? The
Yes,
feast of
it's the
what?
Feast of Unleavened Bread. You know,
Exactly. That's why. Look, that's why I
you
wanted
know,
you to
Feast of
bring
Unleavened
out.
Bread.
That's why I wanted you to bring out this scripture, Deuteronomy 16,
Oh,
16
yeah, and
through 18.
if I'm not mistaken, just real quick, if I'm not mistaken, the very next day, I don't know if this situation happened the very next day. I'm aware of it because people have told me from up here, and people around, you know, the group have told me, right, about that situation. Was that the very next day of what do you call it? Was it on the Sabbath? Because that was because whenever the Feast of Unleavened Bread happens, it's the Sabbath because it happens the very next day. Um, no, we're gonna have to fight through Satan. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna add him again. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem. You know, keep doing it until the shit gets done. Cause like I said, man, ain't no respect or purposes with me, man. If I hear some shit, then shit's gonna be brought out. Oh, so Ikaran, I have a question. So was this a day after the day after the Passover? Oh, it might be Shalom. Was this the day after the Passover? I already know it's probably. Oh, Salak, I guess it keeps lagging, man. I can barely hear you because it's lagging. So it's probably like 10-second delay or something like that. But yeah. You can barely hear. Oh man. Let me let me do this one more time, man. And to whoever's asking me, do I masturbate? Like, my nigga, do you eat shit? How about that? I mean, come on, man. What kind of question are you? Why would you ask another grown man, does he masturbate or not, dude? You niggas. I don't know if it's that one West spirit or whatever, man, but niggas be asking some gay ass questions, bro. On the real, bro. That is just a gay ass fucking question. And yes, it is wrong just to answer your stupid ass question, man. Because you're lusting after somebody, a woman that's not yours. How about that? if you're and you're destroying your temple by doing so, man. I mean, I don't know who you are. Oh yeah, Ariel. I haven't been trying to pay attention to this, brother. I'm gonna have to see. Shalom. Oh my God, man. Niggas need to. Hey man, just stop asking that question, bro. I don't know who you are. Oh, well, no, I do know who you are in the chat. Just stop asking the question, bro. Damn, man. But yeah, man. You know, I mean that, and the brother needs to bring out his testimony because brothers need to have some kind of shelter, man, from bullshit. I mean, some certain brothers need to be rebuked, but you gotta understand, man. Certain other brothers, man, need to have their side of the story told, man. Otherwise, all they're gonna be called is a reprobate, bug out, being in line with people that really are guys that left the truth and that are really wicked. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be found a liar. We'll see. All right. We'll see, bro. I mean, I'm putting the shit out there.
Shalom, Mark.
Tell them on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Con. I just moved into a different location. That's why.
Probably why, yeah.
God, man. But you know, like I was, I'm gonna reiterate, like I was talking before, man. Yeah, man. They were accusing me of spreading supposedly false rumors, you know, of what took place after the Passover, you know, which was at an Airbnb, which like I said, I've been loyal. I was loyal to that camp. You know, I was trying to do the work, build so-called brotherhood, you know, like they say, you know, and stay in order. You know, and these brothers are accusing me of, you know, spreading rumors about the camp, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who they got their information from. And like I said, man, this video is not being done, and you know, as me being mad or nothing, because it's stupid. You know, it's stupid. You know, and it's ridiculous, man. You know, you got brothers on this comment board, you know, saying whatever they want to say, but it's all good, man. You know, I still love my brothers, you know, and I'm still gonna do the work regardless, man. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Sounds much
Yeah,
better.
hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I wanted you to bring out that scripture though, man. Deuteronomy 16 through 18.
16 through the lock. Say it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 16 through 18.
Okay, con, yeah. 16 through, yeah, con. Yeah, Deuteronomy 16 and 16. 3 times in the year shall all thy males appear before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles, they shall not appear before the Lord empty.
Con, and you know, how would you break that down, brother? That scripture.
Well, also too, because like dealing with Acts the 2nd chapter, or not just Acts the 2nd chapter, but also dealing with the time of Mary and what do you call it? Mary and Christ. It says 3 times in the year shall all thy males appear before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose, in the week, in the feast of unleavened bread, in the feast of weeks, and the feast of tabernacles, they shall not appear before the Lord empty. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're gonna, give gifts unto the Lord, and most importantly, give your body as a living sacrifice to the Lord by going to these different feast days with the young males. You know what I'm saying? Circumcised. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now,
Also, if you go to Matthew's 26, 1 through 2, you know, it talks about Yahweh Shai, you know, and how he kept the Passover with the males, no females in there.
mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said, man, these brothers were saying that I was spreading rumors, or tale-bearing about them having women there when it actually came out in the council. And like I said, man, if I was spreading rumors, you know, which I didn't, how would they be lies when it's true? It came out in the council. Ahlazar even said it himself. He said those women were either ex-strippers or strippers that were there to supposedly learn the truth, at the Airbnb. And it was pretty much after the Passover. What comes after that? The Feast of Unleavened Bread. You're not supposed to have no women there amongst the congregation of men. So what repercussions does deacon get for bringing the women there?
Well, let me say something about that, man, because it's always someone else. It's like this, right? Why is always somebody else getting? And I'm not going to bring out the brother who got the problem with them strippers, but my question is, why is every fucking time the dude does something right, he does something wrong? And if I'm not mistaken, you said that he was told not to bring the strippers, and this was, and just to clarify, was this the day after the day after the Passover?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you too. Supposedly in scripture it says
he's going to, if that's the case, then he's going to fuck off, because that's the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is what the Passover. I mean, not the Passover. The what do you call it? The Sabbath. It's always the Sabbath always falls on the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's why always a Sabbath, a Shabbat after the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
And like I said, mind you, they're trying to say that I'm going around, spreading rumors about this shit, which is not true. Because like I said, look, I hit Ahlazar up himself. He wasn't even man enough to address me himself. Supposedly, from what Iafan told me, the officer over Phoenix here, he tried to call me, but I was working. So then he texted me and said, look, due to your treachery, that's what he said to me, due to your treachery, I still have the text, due to your treachery spreading rumors about our camp, you are no longer a member. Look, not that I care, because I really don't. Look, honestly, I was about to leave that camp sooner or later, man. I just didn't want to be a quitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything worked out through the Most High, and it happened. Hey, it is what it is, man. And like I said, man, I'm not here showing no hate or nothing, man. This is just plain, simple rebuke, man. Look, these brothers didn't even give me a counsel. They said I wasn't even they said didn't even want to give me a counsel because supposedly they had so many witnesses, And I told Hassad to bring out those witnesses, and I messaged Ahlazar the same thing. Until this day, nothing, man. But honestly, like I said, I could care less, man. Look, my worries and my weight is off of that, man. I'm not long with the camp, and I thank the Most High I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need people like that over me anyway.
Right. And you know what's crazy, man? And what pisses me off about that situation, I just want to touch on that. Same brother that was in trouble for that situation, even though if a female was to sit up here and talk crazy to my brother, right in front of me, no matter what situation, I'm gonna cuss her punk ass out. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about if she's a worldly person, she's not in the truth, and she's talking shit to my brother 99.9999999 times out of 100, I'm gonna curse her out. My question is, why was he in trouble just like he was in trouble for another? And this is what gets me mad about this hypocrisy, because I keep hearing about it even after I'm gone out of the camp with this nigga Hakah and with the nigga Ahlazar, who allows the nigga to do the shit, man. And Ahlazar, you can do a fucking video response. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Bring it, bro.
Language.
Bring it.
I don't give a fuck what you do, because there's brothers and sisters from the damn parking lot of where I live at right now, all right, or where I'm at right now, and I can tell you this shit, man. From here all the way to the damn basketball hoop that's outside of my house, man. Like,
look,
I mean, come on, bro.
And what's funny about the whole situation, man, is they're saying that I was spreading rumors, but you got people in his camp right now, officers, you got soldiers, you got war dogs that are running their mouth about that brother and Deacon. And Ahlazar brung it out one time too. If you're gonna, that's because the Most High is keeping them in there, man. He keeping them in there to get that fucking bullshit on you, man. Because y'all niggas is wicked. They straight wicked, bro. The way they run in that camp is wicked. What they're doing to those brothers in there is wicked, man. Motherfuckers need to repent, bro.
And here it is, right? And I'm gonna say this right about Hakai. I told this nigga 3 fucking years ago, man. Because of that shit because he was doing this shit to me before he did it to any one of those brothers down in San Bernardino, San Diego, wherever the hell in California with them, the Hispanics and Native brothers, right? I told him, look, nigga, don't sit. Look, first off, even if me being a Gadite is true, which it is true. I mean, you can ask the brothers up here. They see my father, all right. They know that I'm a Gadite. I told him 3 years ago, going 3 years, if you do this shit, bring that bullshit to calling cats a spick, calling me a spick, and I'm told him, like, first off, the utilization of that term it doesn't coincide with me because I don't speak Spanish, all right?
Yeah.
Second, pull that punk ass shit down there with them brothers down there in California. You're going to cause a rift. You're gonna fuck up people's spirits, man. And you're making me. Go ahead.
Salakia, bro. Look, and what's funny that you say that is that came out in the council too, because supposedly a brother from Seattle, from the Seattle camp, I forgot what his name was, supposedly heard the brother Sahar, one of the Gadites that's in the camp, that's from over there from San Bernardino or holds camp with Deacon, and he was mentioning to me outside, while they were having the feast, we were outside talking with a couple brothers, and he was mentioning to me that how far Deacon had come, because they had a council about what you were just talking about how he was calling brothers spicks and niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling me, about that. And there was a couple brothers standing there, and I guess that brother that brought it out in the council said that we were talking shit about Deacon, which wasn't true neither. You know what I'm saying? But that got cleared up in the council. And then I got addressed by Deacon because another brother bought out because I told a brother, I think his brother's name was Jakal. He's an Ephraimite from Florida. I met him. I wanted to meet him for the first time there, and I was like, how you doing? And we addressed each other. We said shalom, and he started talking about Deacon, how Deacon had helped him, a lot in his walk, and how he helps him and stuff like that. And I pretty much vented to him about how I had a problem with Deacon because when I first met him at the summit, I tried to salute that brother, and he just walked by me like I was nothing, man. And then I tried to do the same thing at the Passover, and he did pretty much the same thing, man. So that was brought out in the council, and it was addressed.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 different brothers that told me about that, man, about him doing that whole ass shit. If he'd have did that shit with me, I might be a little different than y'all brothers. I'd have backhand the shit out of him and dared him to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't sit up here and do that to your brother, especially doing it with brothers that's you're supposed, like, okay, you do that with me, that's one thing. All I care about is the brothers that's coming in, just coming in, man. That's who I care about,
man. And that's what you should care about.
Right. And if you say, see, you gotta nurture, you gotta be a nurturer, and you gotta do certain things. You can't allow bullshit to happen. But if a brother's sincere and he's doing the best he can, you do the best you can, say the things you say to build them up, no matter what. Who it is. But when you have someone that's sitting up here that don't give a shit, that will act like that, man, like that, what you're doing is you're offending the little ones, like it says in Matthew, the 18th chapter, right? Now, I want to make mention. Now, I've heard many different people, whether I heard people up here in I've heard people in Seattle, I heard people telling me about certain things that they didn't like Hakai doing. But this is like, let's say This is like maybe a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Just silly little shit, right? But it would just irritate me. I'm talking about when I was still in the group, and I would just look at the shit and be like, man, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? You're gonna get somebody caught up somewhere somehow, man. You keep running your fucking mouth, man. He's fucking stupid, man. All right, and before, I'm not, I know a little bit about what brothers was telling me about him doing that shit with the Northern Kingdom, but you gotta understand, a year ago, there was 3 brothers that I was on the phone with. I was pleading for them brothers to stay. I was on there for 4 or 5 hours trying to pleading for them brothers to stay in Sicarii, which I believe that they still are, doing the work. But them brothers from what I was seeing was scared to address this directly to them guys.
And look, a lot of them are, bro. Look, like I said, a lot of them that are still in there now, officers, war dogs, and regular soldiers that I still talk to this day, bro. These brothers are saying that I'm in there spreading rumors and all this type of shit. But, bro, you got people in your own fucking camp that are still in the camp that are running their mouth about you, and they're just too scared to fucking say something to you, man. I don't want to put them brothers on blast because that's not me, man. The Most High is going to make that come to naught, and he's going to make that appear sooner or later, man. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, brother. Finish what you were saying. Salakia.
Yeah. No. That's what I wanted to hear, because it just asks the point, like, bro, why? What's the purpose of doing the things that you're doing right now, man? I mean, I agree with that. And I'm looking at it from all angles and all standpoints, right? I'm be like, man, well, why would you sit up here and allow this shit to go on in your camp? But then, and you know what's funny too? Whenever it's this fool, I call him a fool because that's what he is. He's just a nigga, all right? I'll just call him what he is. He's a nigga, all right? This so-called deacon, right? Why does this guy like to? Why every time he does something fucked up or stupid to fuck up someone else's spirit, or do something like bring fucking strippers over? No fucking punishment. Either I'm in trouble, or the other brothers that I'm with is in trouble, or another brother's in trouble, but he's never in trouble. That shit gets on my fucking nerves, man. Especially when that shit happened a year ago, when they found a way to switch the whole situation, right? Where it was those 3 brothers that was offended by what he was doing, and those, like, I was in the council with Ahlazar, Captain, and Hakai, and Hakai's apparently supposed to be fucking suspended, right? He's suspended for 1 week, right? Them guys in Masra Yashal told him to step down, and he only steps down for 1 week, right? Question: why a week later, after he's reinstated, which he wasn't supposed to be, why the fuck is they calling me and telling me and getting on me for not trying to keep them brothers there better than what I was? Them guys was about to leave. You know what I'm saying? Why am I in trouble? I mean, these niggas is corny with that shit, man. Why is everybody else in trouble? Why is the brother that gets in an argument with 2 strippers with a fucking Catholic Bible, all right, on the Sabbath, on a high holy day, highest of high holy days, why is he in trouble but the nigga that brought him in?
Look, and one of the brothers that was there, that gave me a ride there to that Airbnb is watching right now. His name's in Hebrew. His name's Rayabya. He's one of the Gadite brothers that came to prospect with the Phoenix camp over here in Phoenix, man, in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one spreading rumors, and talking shit about Sicarii. When, listen, man, like I told you before, I was one of the loyalist fucking soldiers, man. I came here to do the work, man. I came all the way from New Jersey, man, to do the work here with these brothers, man. And when I got here, man, it was not what I expected, man. It was nothing but strife, problems, and division going on where I was staying at, man. Like I said, I'm not here to put these brothers out, but that's what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, when I go to Passover, I end up leaving because, that's my cue to leave. I don't want to be around shit like that. Like I said, I'm honestly in it for the truth, you know, and I'm trying my best to do that. I know none of us are perfect, and we're not. I'm not saying we are, you know, but you know what? We gotta try our best to be perfect, man. You know, like I said, I'm not doing this to expose nobody. It's just rebuke, man. You know, like the word says, man. It's rebuke, man. You know, if you love your brother, you rebuke him. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm in the wrong, man. I'll take the fucking rebuke, man. That's not the problem with me, man. The problem is with these brothers here in that camp, man. Yeah, you know, people can laugh all they want, say all they want, you know, say you're crazy, I'm crazy. But hey, man, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know, and you can't hide from it, Ahlazar, Deacon. Y'all niggas is wicked, man. And that's just what it is. So repent, bro. Repent.
Hey,
You know, I repent every time I sin.
you know,
Every time I fall, I repent.
mhm,
Like I said, I'm not
right.
perfect neither, bro.
Yeah.
But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And yeah, no, you know, let it out, man. Shit, because I mean, I'm not perfect. Lord knows I'm not perfect. I'm like the most imperfect guy out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's like this, man. Like what really pisses me off and what makes me angry is when I see brothers and sisters, you know, sincere brothers and sisters get attacked, and you know, like, and then whatever's. And I want to reference something too, man, because like I said, like I told you, and I told, Ayata, how do you say his name? Itazaka? Itazaka. That's his name? Yeah, like I was telling you. I'll say it again.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, so what I was saying was, you know, and you're not the only person that told me this, because there's like two other people. You know, like I said, it's all love for Sicarii brothers, man. I love you, brothers. I hope, Lord willing, Ahlazar, God repent, and they stop being niggas for once and start being Israelites from now on. But you know, it is what it is.
They're in that camp. They start treating those brothers in that camp the right way.
Right. Hey, it says Nazarite for life. I might have to do it another time with y'all, because I'm dealing with him, dealing with the brother Ikaran, and plus after I leave, I got to go somewhere else and be somewhere, man, too. So, you know, I'm dealing with this brother right now, so maybe another time. But point I'm making though, what I hate the most is when, because I love brothers in Sicarii, man, you know, but the problem is that I've never, the Lord knows, the Holy Spirit is my witness, I never said nothing negative about none of y'all brothers when I left. But the cold thing is, when I heard, especially when I was getting on the House of Israel and their madness, all right, and the truth was being brought out, right? Why is it that I hear not only from this brother, but from another brother and other people out here? Why am I hearing that there was brothers when I left, or when I was getting on HY, I'm hearing that Ahlazar told y'all that I was crazy and bugged out, and don't talk to me. The Lord's striking me down. And see, this is how I know this nigga is fake. This guy will sit up here in the same breath say that, but then when he comes up here, he's trying to be all cool, buddy with me for whatever fucking reason. Like I'm not, like I'm some dumbass. You know what I'm saying? But point is, I never negative about y'all, right? But I hear you guys was talking shit about me though.
Con, look, and let me reiterate that. Let me reiterate that again, Salakia. You know, but there's people in his camp now. Like I said, officers, war dogs, and soldiers, bro. And it's more than 5, bro. It's multiple people in his camp that I still talk to, man. You know, that say the same shit about that brother. But like you brought out, man, they're too scared to come out for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But they have the balls to call me a fucking talebearer and that I'm spreading rumors when I was one of the most loyal people in that fucking camp and I was for the camp. It's ridiculous. Look, it's not like I care anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the point of this is rebuke, man. Because that brother's off, and so is that brother Deacon, man. Both of them brothers is off, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. And you know, look, look, man, all them words don't, whatever words you brothers in Sicarii said about me, fuck it. I still love you, brothers. I hope you guys grow. I hope the Lord increase y'all knowledge. All right. But know this, the Lord knows that I never said nothing bad about none of y'all, man. I just heard, the only thing I ever heard was the very same stories that the brother will attest to going back a year and a half ago. I didn't want to believe that brothers was ass kissing. I didn't want to believe that brothers was being respectful of person. I didn't want to believe brothers was acting like gang members when most of these guys are not built like that. If not all, if none at all. I didn't want to believe that. Hell, I denied that. But when I started seeing
That's
shit
what they
with my
do.
own eyes, like,
That's what they do, bro. Look, I seen it with my own eyes too, bro. I have no reason to lie about shit like that. It's pointless and it's stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? All they do in there is kiss ass, bro. If you don't kiss ass in Sicarii, bro, you don't go nowhere. They don't fuck with you, bro. And that's just plain truth. Let the truth be told. Like I said, a lot of you people on this comment board, you can talk all the shit you want, you can say whatever you want, man, but truth is truth, man. At the end of the day, look, man, I don't give a fuck neither what y'all think about me or what y'all say about me. Because, look, I know who I am, and I know what I've been through, and I know what I'm going to do, man. And, Lord is my witness, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to do this work, and the work's still going to come out, man. But when it comes time for rebuke, even to me, I'll take rebuke, man. So you brothers got to learn how to take rebuke as well, man. Period.
Hey, real quick, let me address something because what's his name? Nazarite for Life. You said you want to come on, but you're saying y'all look nervous. I'm not. I'm not the least bit nervous because I hope you understand that I went against GMS, man, before. These guys, what I'm saying, I'm not nervous because I've been in this shit multiple times, man. I've been in this truth for like good 6 years, bro. Like, I understand how things go, bro. I mean, nobody's nervous. That's why we're bringing this thing out the way we are. Now, like I said, for time's sake, I know you want to get on and say what you got to say, but we'll say that for another day. All right. There's a whole lot of tail bearing going on in this video, man. So, hey, if first off, man, whoever said that it doesn't know the law, man. Let me just bring this out. Leviticus 5:1, right? It says, if a soul sin, break the Sabbath, bring strippers to a high holy day. All right. If a soul sin and hear a voice of swearing and is a witness, like this brother is, and like there's other brothers there, right? Whether he have seen or know of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquities. So, man, if you're not sitting up here and telling cats what time it is and what's going on, then you're bearing the iniquities of the individuals that sinning. You're no different. You're actually worse. Okay? Who's worse than a child molester? The guy that doesn't report the child molester. All right? So, I mean, I'm using that as an example, but so, come on, man. But yeah, back on this though, brothers got to understand, man. Like what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I wanted to bring something else out, man. If you go to if you could read Proverbs 14:14 for me, and just read what that says in there. And the reason I want to bring this out is because there's a lot of falseness going on. Give your brother, man, and that's the end of it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's been instances before I got kicked out of this camp, where so-called brothers say they forgave each other or forgave me, and you can tell when somebody's being honest with you when somebody's not.
Right.
I think I'm a pretty good judge of character with that, man. How about you, Rayabya? You can tell somebody generally forgives you, right? And the Proverbs 14:14 talks about that, man. If somebody apologizes to you, you don't switch up, the ways afterwards,
Wait a second.
yeah.
real quick, man. Let me see. I think Hassad said something. False witness. Multiple false witnesses. Man, look, I don't know. Wait a second. I'm Hassad, so I'm pretty sure Ahlazar is probably in here too. How the fuck am
Oh,
I bearing false?
of course he is, man. Hassad's always with Ahlazar, man. That's his fucking parrot, man. He stays right here, bro.
What do you mean multiple false witnesses? What the fuck are you talking about? Hassad, man. Here it is. Wait a second. Here it is. This is the third or fourth brother that's on here, Ikaran, telling me that you guys told people not to talk to me, man. But you guys act like everything was
cool, Hassad, you were at the Passover, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna let shit like that go down? How you gonna let these? Honestly, I don't even know if they were strippers. You know, from what Ahlazar brought out, they were either strippers or ex-strippers. Still, then they shouldn't have been there, man. It was the Sabbath, man. It was the feast of unleavened bread, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, Ahlazar,
Why don't
bro.
you say something about that?
Wait, it says let Ahlazar on. Nah. Man, look, bro. I don't let guys on that records people, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't do that shit, bro. Like to put out recording cats, man. You don't see me recording motherfuckers. The only thing I do is bring out videos that show your hypocrisy, man. You know what I'm saying? You make me fucking mad, bro. Let me see. Scary. Hey, scary. Hey, look, Shemayim, Malak Shemayim. I came to this man's face, all right, and asked him questions that he didn't like. So how the fuck am I scared of somebody that I was asking questions that he didn't like, that I knew he didn't like, right, to his face, but I'm afraid to bring somebody in. Nah, man. You look, man. My phone's off. I'm gonna tell you something. My phone's off. But I can call you on the talk tone, man. You know what I'm saying? How car cool. Whole car pool. Ahlazar, man, I asked you questions when you came up here, man. Shit that you didn't like, man. And you was perturbed. You was angry. Cause I saw your bullshit from a mile away, man. You're a funny ass dude, man. You know. No, we can talk. We can talk after, and if you want to, it's fine. If you want to record, brother, if you want to record that conversation, we can do that. Look, nah, it's not about, but it's like this, man. That whole situation was bullshit, though. You're gonna bring strippers, all right, to the Feast of Unleavened Bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, man? It's not about, yeah, you talking about repentant people, yes. Not about nah, man. The fuck? Look, why would I want to bring somebody on that'll sit up here and will record your conversation on the phone? I'd rather, like I did, like when you came up here, I came right to you and asked you these questions that you didn't want to hear. And it was what it was. All right, let me bring the brother back on, man. You know what? Let's see. Now run your mouth on Facebook Live about someone but not speak. Man, first off, Ayash, I spoke to him directly multiple times, man. What the fuck are you talking about? I've had more conversations with this guy directly than any of y'all have, man. Let's see. Let me bring the brother out. How about this, man? How about after this testimony, you can say what the fuck you gotta say, Ahlazar, man? Because you make me mad, bro. Shit that you do and say, bro. Make me want to slap the shit out you, man. Because I told you, man. I warned you. I warned you years ago, man. But you didn't take it, man. This is false witness. Yeah, okay, man. Trying to bring the brother. Like I said, I'm gonna let the brother say what he got to say, and then I'm gonna bring you on, man. How about that? I'm gonna bring him on, let him say what he got to say, and then you can come on, man.
You hear me?
Yeah. Hey, look, since Ahlazar want to come on, you know, I'm gonna let him
Yeah,
on.
let him come on, man, cause I want to hear this, man.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, whatever you got to say what you got to say, and then I'm gonna let him on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I said what I had to say, man. You know, they were accusing me. Supposedly they had all these witnesses. You know, where are the witnesses at, man? Bring the witnesses out, man. I want to confront the witnesses. Now you wait for this video, this live to come out, so you can say something, man. All right, man. So let it be, man. Let it come out, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody, brother. Nothing. With that, I yield.
So what is?
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatham.
All right. What is it? Ari. How do you say his name? Fuck. Man, they don't make this shit easy, man. All right. See, how do you let him see where's he at? Okay. God damn it. The fuck, man. All right, there you go. All right. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, you can't let multiple people on? Okay. The fuck, man. Aside, man. The fuck, man. What? Oh, now I won't let. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. I'm gonna let him on, and I'm going to bring in Ahlazar on, man. All right. Let me let Ahlazar on then, man. Okay. Since it won't let me have multiple people on, you know, for whatever fucking reason. Hey, the invite sent, man. Say what the fuck you got to say, man. I ain't got shit. I really don't have much to say to you, man. Hey, the invite was sent. Saying,
Hey, y'all watching me out sharp Rakata. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, so I just got two things to say. So it's a false witness that's been brought. No, we did not bring strippers to the Passover. One, no, we did not defile the Sabbath. Two, both of those things are false witnesses, and it seems like those are the only two valid scriptural charges that are being brought. So I just want to address those. Number one, let's start here. Let's start here, Leviticus 23, and I'll start at 4, and it reads, "These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which he
shall proclaim in their seasons. And the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. So the night in question is this night. So it wasn't at the Passover. We had a Passover feast. Brothers, wives, and children were there. There was not any stripping going on. There wasn't even stripping going on afterwards. All of that is fake, right? But I'm just going into this for the sake of it, right? In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahweh's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month, which is the next evening, right, is the feast of unleavened bread unto Yahweh. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. In the first day, that's the 15th day, ye shall have a holy convocation, ye shall do no servile work. So that next day is the Sabbath. Spot goes first, 8th, 2nd, 14th. Okay, and also
You're lagging like 10 seconds.
there was nothing. There was nothing wrong. We have a sister school with Tazama who is coming and come over and show me
You're lagging 10, 15 seconds.
history book. I hear seeing that, bro. She wanted to show me a history book that she had. Okay, that was the situation. She used to be a stripper. She hasn't stripped in years. She's coming into the truth, and she wanted to show me this book that she had. That's all that happened. Now it's turned into we had a stripper after party for the Passover one. Then I've even heard people take that line and turn it into we had a goddamn orgy. All right. So I just want to make sure that that's clear and on the record. Right? Are y'all who's watching? Anybody watching this? Can they hear me, or am I lagging? Okay, all praise Yahweh Bashem Shah. So I just wanted to address those things. A lot of what was brought up also is old stuff that had been dealt with. No deacon was not only suspended for a week after the incident, was suspended for longer than that, and he's just been suspended multiple times for multiple things. He's probably been suspended more than a lot of people. So it's not that he doesn't get any repercussions. That's also a false narrative for the record. There was a lot said. Is there another point that I want to make? Oh, well, I'm not a Mason. I don't understand where that's coming from. I don't know how many times I have to say I'm not a Freemason. Those older videos where I said what I said that our brother Rayabya has been showing are things that or a mind state that I was in at that time through the spirit and power and by the grace of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I grew out of that mindset. My mind was no longer being controlled by bitter, grumpy old men that did sit downs on a dirty couch every week, which at that time my mindset was kind of controlled by them. Who am I talking about? Great Millstone. So I just wanted to say those things for the record. You know, that is what it is. So with that being said, I appreciate my brother Rayabya for allowing me this opportunity. Again, there was no stripper Passover. That's fake. There was no defiling of Sabbath. That's false. And that's all I got to say. Again, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua water to oh, and I want
Hey, Ahlazar,
to say this, right? I never told nobody not to talk. Like your brother.
You're gonna have to repeat everything that you said the last.
They heard
30,
me, but I
20
also
seconds, 25 seconds.
I never told nobody not to talk to Rayabya. Did I say Rayabya was crazy? I certainly said that. Nobody not to talk to. Sometimes, yes, I do, brother. I certainly part of the reason why, you know, it is what I never. I did say that I didn't want you at High Holy Days, though. At Sicarii High Holy Days, I did express that you were there, and some things that happened there. But outside of that, that's it. Again, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. The water, everybody, for your time.
God. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this connection shit, man. But if you guys heard what he said, then that's good enough. So okay, everybody heard him. Okay, that's good. So maybe it was my connection. Okay, so I didn't hear at least 50% of that shit. Okay, let Nazar in. Wait a second. Let me let Ikaran address what was said real quick, and then let me let him address the shit real quick, and then I'll let him in. And I gotta go, man. I gotta get the hell up out of here. Um, should have started this live stream about 2 hours earlier, but you know, brothers work, so. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think Ahlazar was saying that. So he was saying that that those things, that everything that Ikaran brought out was a lie. Yeah, but I thought but I've been told by at least three different people that's one that's not in the camp. T- Two, I think he may have been. I have to go check out. Um, in Ikaran, that people was told that that people couldn't contact me, man. So it is what. So I'm just saying, out of the mouth of two or three witnesses, man, and one of them had nothing even has nothing to do with Sicarii, man. They just found out. Okay, goofy guy. It's all good, man. I ain't said nothing bad about y'all, man. There people, man. Look, there's people out here that know that have talked to me that's not in Sicarii that will tell you, brothers, that I had nothing but positive thing to say about every last one of you brothers, man. I'm just gonna let y'all know that, man. You know. 'Time is it 11:30? All right, so let's see. If it don't add Ikaran on, then I'll let Nazar on. And then after that, I gotta go, man. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be somewhere, man. No, I never said nothing bad about the young brothers. That's what I was saying. I never said nothing negative. And everybody, look, man, there's people that know all of us, right? All Israelites, right? They know that I never said nothing negative about none of y'all, man. But I've heard at least three different people, one that's not in the camp. One, I have to go check out the name, all right? It was a message that was sent, all right? So I'm just basing it off of that. Regardless of, I'm gonna just say this, right? If you, let's say if you aren't, let's say if you are sold out, I hope you repent. Because there's nothing that I'm expressing that's out of hatred. It's more of out of frustration and anger. Because I just feel like the shit that you do is it's childish, man. And and look, I'm not the only one that sees the shit that you do, that the way you run and the way you move, man. It's just, sorry, man. It is what it is, man. I see what it is. I see things for what it is, man. But I'll let Natzar on, and I gotta catch the bus and get the hell out of here, man. I gotta do something. All right. So, um, where's the brother at? Nazar, is that his name? Or Nazarite for life. That's his name, right? Let me see. Is he still on? I'll bring him on just real quick. I have no problem with the brother or anything. And just real quick, if you come on, Nazar, um, if you come on, brother, um, Just fuck. I don't think he's on no more. It's all the same, man. Let's see. And look, it's not Ikaran, Ikaran is not the only brother. There's other brothers that have left Sicarii that feels the same way. Yeah. Aside, but man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Look, it's like this, right? The only way, look, don't look. It's all love at the end of the day. Look, if I see messages that brothers have sent to me and they show guys talking shit about me, then it is what it is. You have to eat the crow. But guess what? That's not gonna keep you from salvation. That's why I'm just gonna laugh it off and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, man, Alazar, these videos is hard. It's hard for me to do. I hope you understand that these videos is hard for me to do, but it has to be done. And I didn't even want to do this video today, but this shit has been irking my spirit for a long time, man. You know how long it's been irking my spirit, okay? And this brother, I think, the brother Ikaran, his testimony that he wanted to bring out fueled me even more because I hear so many of these testimonies, so many of these damn stories, man. It's not funny. So, look, it is what it is, man. Okay? So, oh boy, man. Let me see. I grew up out of that GMS only one speaking real. I mean, I don't agree with everything that they say. I'm gonna tell you straight up though, man. GMS is right about this fucking unity shit, man. Nobody, look, I'm gonna unify with someone that wears a fucking ankh, man. Come on, bro. It's like this, man. You should take this as admonishment any damn way, man. That's what you should take it as, bro. That's what you should take it as. You should take it as admonishment. That's all that needs to happen. Okay. See. Hey, is that dude Nazarite for life on? Cause I'll bring him on. Yeah, well, look, I'm only saying GMS is, GMS has the right mentality when it comes to this unity shit. And at one point, Ahlazar did too, man. So, just what it is, bro. I got Tazamak blocked. No, I don't have that brother blocked. It might be something funny with Facebook, because Facebook just, I don't know. Facebook's weird. Look, man, it's 11:23. I gotta get going, man. Look, man, I'm seeing a lot of crazy shit going on in the comment board, but it's to be expected when shit needs to be revealed, bro. Look, man, at the end of the day, man, I'm seeing all this, I'm seeing everything, but you unify with a dude, keep a different Sabbath than you. Yeah, well, it's like this, Ahlazar, bro. I'm getting that shit straightened up and in order. It's like this. I'll admit to shit like that, right? I keep this lunar Sabbath. The only two camps I see keep is Sicarii and GMS, because Sicarii is what, a offshoot of GMS. But guess what though? That's just all gonna be in order. And guess what? I'm not perfect. And I'm going to get, and I can admit that, and I'll tell you, yeah, this shit is going to get in order over here where what I'm doing. So yeah, you have a good point right there, right? At the end of the day, though, we can't, oh, he did something wrong, so I can't. No, we got to deal with what you got to say, man. So, yeah, shalom, Mike. But yeah, man, it's 11:24. I gotta leave, man. Gotta get. Didn't want to extend this too long, but you know, hey, look, I'm a fair judge. I'll let guys come on, man. Now, I didn't hear everything that Ahlazar was saying because it might have been lagging on my end, but I'll give a brother a fair judgment. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, from what I was hearing from Ikaran with his situation and the other brother situations, that they didn't get a fair judgment. That's why they're out of. That's why they're out of Sicarii right now. Okay, and I'm a brother. I'm a brother that will give. I'm fair, man. Okay. You know, now, I mean, me saying what I was saying about Ahlazar, you know, recording conversation, that shit make me mad. But yeah, I'll let him say what he has to say on here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. But so much shit, man. But yeah, the thing about that stripper thing, from what Ahlazar was saying, those guys, no, I'm not the GOAT. I don't even like that term GOAT. You gotta understand the esoteric understanding of that. Ahlazar, you gotta understand what you were saying about no, we were saying that those women were strippers. Whether they are still or aren't, or them stripping down, that's not the problem. The problem is them being there on a high holy day. And I'm not gonna put that on you because, well, yeah, I should, because you told them not to bring those strippers there, and yet here it is. They were there, and it ended up resulting in someone getting in trouble, and that's what made me mad about it, bro. But it's whatever, man. I gotta get up out of here though. It's 11:26. So yeah. With that said, though, man, call law you how about Shemel Shai. All right, this is Rayabya Ban God. Um, man, brothers need to just repent and get right, man. And I don't care if a brother does videos. I don't give a damn, man. All we got, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I want to talk about, which is prophecy. All right? There's a lot of prophecy that's happening. All right? And that's what I want to get to. I got so many articles, so many stuff loaded up right now, man. But here it is. I got to get on this because this shit has been on my spirit for really boiling for years, man. But it's just culminating into what it is right now, man. You think I like this? No, I don't, man. All right? No, I don't. Now, man, I don't want to get on Ahlazar, but someone got to get on his helmet because he's going the fuck off, man. It shit make me mad what he does, but you know, you only can tell what guys need to be, what they need to do, man. So, with that said, man, you know, I don't care if cats do a million videos off of this. I don't care. What was said need to be said, man. So with that said, man, call law how about Simeon Shai. I want to say call law how about Simeon Shai. Much love to every brother and sister that watched this video or is going to watch the video in the archive or whatever. With that said, man, shalom. Kwame Shalom, man. I'm out.